people. It's the Arsenal Transfer Lowdown. And you guessed it, you're smart. We're going to be talking a bit about some Arsenal transfer news. Only a few things I want to go over today at a real high level. I'm going to be looking at some of the Nketiah stuff. Recent reports about Julián Álvarez. Could potentially there be a deal there for Arsenal? And finally, I guess the latest developments on the Mikel Merino transfer to Arsenal. So, it brings me great sadness to have to talk about this. I've been stressed since seeing this because, please, Arsenal, we cannot fumble this transfer. And that is Nketiah to Olympique Marseille. And this is the latest that I've heard about it, which is Arsenal want at least 35 million euros plus sell-on clause. Who the hell do we think we are? Nketiah, you know. In any deal for Nketiah, Marseille could now look at other options after having a 27 million euro, I repeat, 27 million euro offer rejected on Friday for Nketiah. Now, I'll be real. Look, for one, I hear people saying, you know, we have to sell properly. We have to sell at what we believe players are worth. But it's 8 million euro difference. Like, why couldn't it have been okay, we're not really working with the 27 million euro only, but hey, you know, if you slap a 25% sell-on clause onto that or a 30% sell-on clause onto that, we'll accept the 27 million euro offer, which Marseille probably would have been like, oh, you know what, fair dues. Okay, cool. Why not? But no. Oh no. We just flat out rejected, said it's not good enough, pretty much. And, yeah, we're not accepting anything less than 35 million euros. I don't understand why we want so much. To me, it's got to be get him off the books. Me personally, I'd sell him for 50p. I'll keep it real, because the reality is, if we do not sell Nketiah, be under no illusion, Arsenal fans, we're not signing a Gyökeres. We're not signing a Osimhen. We're not signing a Neto. We're not signing a Will. It don't matter. Whoever you want, whoever you can think, whoever it looks like we're potentially linked, we're not signing an Alvarez. Nobody is coming through the door in the forward line unless this guy goes. We got to get him out. Why are we even demanding so much? I'll be real. It feels like to me that we don't actually really want to sell him. And we're trying to price teams out, the market. And then when we don't sign anyone, they're probably going to be like, oh, you know, we couldn't get rid of Nketiah. Well, they probably won't say his name specifically, but like, oh, we couldn't get players out the door that we wanted to. No one was reaching the value that we set, and yada, yada, yada. Hard market, tough market, PSR this, FFP that. Yeah, didn't want to bloat the squad, all of this. Man, just kick him out, man. Just let him go. Just let him go to Marseille and do something in the French league, man. Stop. Don't be petty over this, man. Please. And then to add insult to injury, I see that Yusufa Moukoko has accepted personal terms with Marseille. They may have already found other options that they're talking about, looking at already. That was within the space of less than 24 hours. So yeah, you know, it's not looking good right now. You know, all I can hope is maybe by Monday, you know, Marseille come in with another bid. It probably won't be the 35 million euros, but maybe a bit closer to make Arsenal go, okay, cool, we'll take it. So I guess one to watch for early next week. And obviously moving on, so quite interesting to see is apparently Arsenal are monitoring Julián Álvarez. There's suggestions that, you know, Manchester City will demand the deal, including add-ons of around, I believe, £80 million in total for the player. All right. So this just isn't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. For a few reasons. Arsenal are not giving Manchester City 80 million for any. I would damn well hope not. We should not be funding their ability to strengthen their squad. Don't want to do that. And on top of that, I swear after we signed Jesus and Zinchenko, and Manchester City was in there like, we duped Arsenal. We actually went around and had a really good season and finished second. And I'm pretty sure they decided, we're not going to do business with Arsenal no more. I'm pretty sure that's what the case was. But look, in terms of the player, I would love to have him at Arsenal, to be completely honest. I think he would be a very good addition to our frontline options. I don't know if he would get the level of playing time he wants, which is leading him to leave Man City. Another reason why I'm not so confident that this could happen. But in terms of ability, loads. Loads of ability. Like, let's be real, the only reason he doesn't play more at Man City is because of Haaland. And I do think he could come into Arsenal and potentially get anywhere from 20 to 30 goals in a season. So he would definitely be, a different option to what we currently have. But is it feasible? Is it realistic? I don't think so. And truth be told, his family want Madrid. They want to move to Spain. Hearing they don't really like the weather. I know Manchester is worse than London, but I tell you what, London's weather is not really that much better. The whole of England's just got dead weather, so I can't really see this one happening. But it'll be interesting to see how this develops, because, I mean, it's no secret Arteta does like a lot of the same players that Pep likes. I guess maybe that's only natural, being like an understudy to him, and I guess sharing the same school of thought when it comes to how you play the game. Only a specific type of set of players can play in that mode. So, let's see what happens. I'm not getting my hopes up, but if we could pull off a deal like this, I would be very happy. Now, I guess moving on to the final talking point, that is Mikel Merino. So, Mikel Merino has agreed to join Arsenal and is no longer, I repeat, no longer negotiating with Spanish clubs, despite having possibilities with Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Merino wants to go to Arsenal and work under Mikel Arteta. I've seen a few reports, some suggesting that he's already in London doing his medical. There's other reports I've seen where it's been like, he had actually agreed terms with Barcelona, but then, Arsenal came along. I can only assume showed him a better project. Maybe just favors the project at Arsenal. Maybe he had he's definitely had conversations with Arteta. Maybe Arteta's just sold it to him differently, made him really believe that he's going to be maybe a cornerstone of going forward. Maybe he's made him believe that it's more likely to win silverware and progress his career at Arsenal. I mean, there could be a whole host of reasons why Mikel Merino would choose Arsenal over the likes of Madrid and Barcelona. Maybe we offered a better package because we are financially stronger than both teams. Just the facts. Don't hate on the messenger. And we're playing Champions League. We're an attractive team at the moment. We're an attractive club at the moment. And on top of that, I'm not sure if he has had any involvement or has spoken to him or been in contact in any way, shape or form, but Merino has played with Ødegaard before. They played together at Sociedad. So he would be coming into a familiar face. Maybe that's something that kind of swayed him. I don't know. I don't know how close they were at Sociedad. I just know that they both played in the midfield. And I can only assume they would have built up some sort of relationship. So, this one is probably looking like an early next week. We'll be getting the Here We Go from Fabrizio. We'll be getting the Ornstein bomb. We'll be seeing photos holding the shirt. We'll be getting the Welcome to Arsenal video. However Arsenal want to announce him, we're probably going to see that early next week. And, I'm very happy. He's someone that's been identified by Arteta and the recruitment network at Arsenal that would suit the system, will bolster the left-hand side, and will just provide us with what we was lacking last season. So, yeah, good on Arsenal. Great stuff. Get this one over the line and then just move on to the next one. Because, again, Arsenal fans, be under no illusion, Mikel Merino in himself does not take us to the next level, we're dominating Man City, but he is part of the puzzle. He's not the final piece of the puzzle, but he is part of the puzzle towards finishing the puzzle. The final pieces are somebody that can make Saka believe that if he's not on his A game all the time, he will be holding bench for this right winger, and can also rotate so he's not, always limping because he's playing too much, or just playing every game, or tired and underperforming because he's playing every game. That's the next piece. And then the final piece is that traditional number 9, that clinical number 9, that number 9 that can, the 9, this is a different option to what we currently have, because neither Havertz or Jesus are traditional number 9s. They're not clinical. I know Havertz, he gets a lot of goals. Well, he got a lot of goals last season, but he's not, I don't think he's a striker that when he gets the ball just wants to shoot. I do think he would prefer to be the guy that assists or pass it on. I don't think it's natural for him to be in certain areas in the final third and just go, you know what, F it, I'm just going to shoot. And that's what we need. Gyökeres will do that. Osimhen will do that. Potentially Alvarez will do that. So, yeah, I guess let's just see how it goes on. So, yeah, going to wrap it up there. Let me know what you guys think on, I guess, all 3 of these players. And yeah, if there's any other news that you want to potentially get my thoughts on, that's what the comments are for. Comment below. Like the video. Subscribe. We're trying to grow. And remember, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come check me out. Peace.